Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this Thursday morning. I got a great show lined up, and we'll get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center, 767-5500, the corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. A lot of good folks over there. And remember, this week is registration now. Run by and check it out and register for some courses that really start in December. So give them a look out over there. Okay, the weather now, we're on a little warming trend. We've had some cool weather, had some rain, much needed rain, I'll add. In fact, I got some emails yesterday, people telling me they were out of food plots, and those food plots were saying, thank you to that rain, because we really needed it. High today is going to be 69. It'll be a nice day today, low tonight 48, and the water temperature stays around 69 degrees. Let's take a look at our river readings. The Apalachicola, of course, will be flatlined at a 0.5, but the Choctawhatchee at Caryville will have a little bit of action going on here. It's going to rise up a little bit. By Thursday night, we're looking at really it's a 2.3 now, but it's getting up to about a 2.7 or 2.8 on that, okay? Now, looking at our tidal chart, good strong tide this week. The full moon last night was really strong. It's going to start waning a little bit now, but looking at Thursday the 29th, good strong tides. We're looking at a low tide this morning at 7:15, and a high tide tonight at 8:52. And we got it right at a 2-foot range. The high tide, the strong tides going right on into the weekend. So if you're having a fishing planning, remember it's going to be coming in during the day. Good strong tides. The late afternoon will be really getting up in there. If you really want to redfish or something, the high water is going to get you up there in some really good spots. And so be aware of that. This weekend will be an excellent weekend to fish some of these tidal areas. Okay? That takes care of our weather. We're going to take our break and be right back. Welcome back. I guess who's with us this morning? The students of the month for November. I'm about to run out of time. November's about to end. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Two of them are really outstanding students. Okay, we'll start with you, Jennifer.
I'm Jennifer Barnett, and my parents are Jenna and Steve Barnett, and they own Steel City.
Steel City. A lot of y'all pass by there, do a lot of work over there. Okay, Logan?
I'm Logan King. My parents are Pat King and Kathy King. My dad works at Arizona Chemical, and my mom works at Tony's Dance Workshop, so a lot of the kids and moms will probably know about her.
Okay, very good. These are two really good outdoor kids. I'm telling you, they can. I was going to get them on first, but they had some conflicts and all, so we finally got them on. In fact, they're also president and vice president, right? Of the Outdoor Ed Club. I tell you something, when they're nominated and voted on by their peers to be the president and vice president of the Outdoor Ed Club, that's a big deal at Mosley, okay? Jennifer, I always ask everybody to bring pictures and all, so we're going to start with some of the pictures. But tell us, just before we do that, tell us what are things you enjoy doing outdoors?
I love to go deer hunting and go hog hunting. I love to walk around and just, I don't know, I love to go offshore, and I don't know, I love to do everything.
She really does. She talks about it every weekend, about all the things she gets to do in the outdoors. A deer hunt, a hog hunt. Okay, Logan, what about you?
I enjoy hunting myself, anything with 4 legs, fishing, freshwater mainly. I got into saltwater about middle school. Enjoy camping, spending time with family, anything to get me outside and get me busy.
Okay, we got back from Thanksgiving break. We had a week off, and I got tickled. The two of them were talking. Each student talks about what they do during Thanksgiving. And Logan, I think you did something every day, didn't you, in outdoors?
Yes, sir, pretty much.
Tell us what you did that week in a nutshell.
Well, we had family come in from Orlando, and every time, usually they'll pull the camper out at St. Andrews. So, they were doing some camping out there. And Monday through Wednesday, me and my dad went to the Choctawhatchee River, did some squirrel and hog hunting. Didn't have too much luck the first day, but the second and third day, light switch turned on, like I told you. The squirrels came out of the woodworks. We never did get caught up with no hogs, but there were plenty of sign. There's plenty moving around, but no luck. Opening day at gun, we went to Pine Log. Saw a few headed doe, and that was just about it. Most of them were jumps, and Saturday I went over there to Sneed's and saw a few head of doe too and some turkeys.
Yeah, so about every day there's Thanksgiving holidays, he was out in the woods and all. But that's a good squirrel report now from the South Texas River. We were talking about that the other day. And what do you get to do during Thanksgiving?
Just about every day I rode my horse outside and went trail riding, or I also went hunting. Woke up every morning and went every evening and didn't have any luck, but Thanksgiving morning, opening day of rifle season, I actually got to saw about 12 deer, and during the middle of the day, around 8 o'clock that morning, 2 nice big doe brought out a nice buck, and I wasn't able to get a hold of him, but hopefully I'll see him next time.
Okay, let's now look at some of these pictures. You see they're pretty active in outdoors, okay? Check it out. Tell us this picture right here.
That was in Mahi Mahi I got in Venice, Louisiana a couple of summers back.
All right. All right, we'll go through these. Check this out.
That was a red grouper from this summer going offshore, my uncle.
Okay, what kind of boat your uncle have? Big one?
No, not him. He's got a little Carolina skiff.
Okay.
And that's a snapper from over the summer.
Oh yeah, not a red snapper.
There's a brim. We were catching some nice brim at the at Little Blue Pond up off 20. We caught a mess of really big, even way bigger than that brim. You'd be surprised.
Wow, that's some good eating right there. All right, check this out.
There's a hog from over in Bluntstown. I think that was about a year ago.
Okay. And what is this one right here?
You can't really see that one, but that's an 8-point from my.
Okay, I'll tell you barely. All right,
I have another picture.
Let's go to what are you doing here? This is cool.
Shooting some clay pigeons with my dad at the farm.
Now that is some excellent. That's first of all great outdoor activity, but it's excellent practice and all.
Yes.
Y'all do some bird hunting?
Yeah, we go dove hunting a lot up there and do a little duck hunting and everything.
I know you love horses. Tell us about your horse.
She is about 20 years old now. She's my old show horse, and I just got a new show horse. But we go trail riding all the time and traveling all over.
That's a beautiful horse. Y'all have gone up to Kentucky recently, hadn't you?
Yes. Oh, my dad and all them did, but I didn't get to go. But.
Yeah, a good trip. All right, a couple more pictures. Okay.
That's me and my friend Olivia last year in rifle season or hunting.
Okay. Now we've got some vertical pictures. Got a couple of those, and got working double time over here in all these cameras.
There's an 8-point from my farm last year.
All right, that's a nice one. Okay, here's another one.
It's my brother's 8-point. He killed in Kentucky the week before Thanksgiving break.
All right, and final picture here. Tell us. Tell us about this one.
That's my dad in Illinois a year ago, or two. It might have been 2 years ago.
Boy, that's a big buck right there.
300 pounds.
That's a big buck right there. Okay, well, that takes care of Jennifer's picture, and we're going to take a break and come back and look at some of Logan's pictures, okay? Hi, welcome back. Sitting here with Jennifer Barnett and Logan King, our students of the month for November, seniors at Mosley High School, and just a great representative of what we love to see and kids who love the outdoors. So we just looked at Jennifer's pictures. So now, Logan, let's look at a couple of your pictures and tell us about them.
This is a 6-point that I took a few years back. This is the latest luck I've had with a buck hunting out in Ecofina management area.
Okay, nice Bay County buck. All right, let's look at some fishing pictures. What do we have right here?
We got some striper hybrids that me and my dad ran up into in Apalachicola River down there in the upper end.
Now, those are fun to catch, aren't they?
Those are the most fightingest freshwater fish I can never get my hands on.
They really are strong.
These are 2 North Bay Spanish that I caught. Really big for North Bay, in my opinion. They were some of the biggest Spanish that I'd ever caught.
They really are. And check out this redfish.
That was also caught on the lower end of Apalachicola down there in the brackish water. That's my favorite river to fish just for that reason. You got the mix of fresh water and salt water.
That is fun. We went there this past weekend. I know what he's talking about.
This one was also in Apalachicola. Got a sheep's head at the top, flounder, and a few head of bass.
You got a mixed bag. What part of that river do you go to over there?
Lower end, down there towards the brackish to the Sawgrass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really a unique area in the whole country, and especially in Florida, to where that water meets and all. It's just one of a
Yes,
kind.
sir.
I love going there too. All right, now let's take a look at this picture. Show us what this one is.
This is a buck that my dad took last year. Healthy 8-point. It was a heavy set too.
That is a nice buck right there.
And these are 2 Spanish that I also caught in the bay. Usually we go out to the jetties, but I've had more luck with some of the bigger in the North Bay.
Yeah, let's see, that's another picture of your dad's buck.
Yes, sir. That's another 8-point that
Another
he took
8-point.
a couple years ago.
He's a good hunter too, huh?
Yes, sir.
Y'all compete with each other?
He's outdoing me right now.
Check this out. It's the last picture. Tell us about this one.
This was a healthy trout. I went through a period where I didn't get to go fishing much because I was working so much, but I had a buddy that got me to go out to the bay with him, and we did some wade fishing, and he put me in the right hole, and I caught this trout out there on live bait.
Yeah.
And we got some healthy fillets off of him.
Yeah.
I was real impressed with that one.
That's a nice fish right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, now if y'all had to choose, I'm gonna put y'all on the spot. If you had to choose, if you could only do one outdoor activity, Jennifer, if you're gonna do one thing in outdoors, what would it be? That's a tough question, isn't it? I didn't prep them for this. Now I just sort of pull this one out of the hat.
I'm not really sure.
You're not sure, Logan? What about you? If you could only do one thing in outdoors.
I'd probably say I'd like to go hunting more than anything else.
I think so too.
Okay. All right. Now tell us, y'all are seniors now, and believe it or not, we're about halfway through the school year in a couple of weeks. We'll be halfway through your senior year. It's flying by, isn't it?
Yes.
What are some of your favorite things? I know it wouldn't be hard to tell you some things that are at school you may not like. What are some things you do like at school?
I think, honestly, the only class I really enjoy is outdoor ed, honestly.
I wouldn't prep for that either, folks. Okay.
I don't know. That's really all I really like anymore.
We do enjoy that class. I enjoy it as much as y'all do. How about you, Logan?
Well, I enjoy getting to be with my friends, and
Yeah.
talking about what we did over the weekend, but we also get to do that in outdoor ed, which I love with the story stick, get to hear what everybody does, and I'm pretty sure everybody enjoys that class more than anything.
Well, folks, what we're talking about on story stick, I don't know if I've ever told y'all before, we actually pass the story stick around every Monday morning, and nobody can talk unless you're holding a story stick, and we talk about the outdoor activity. It's really fascinating what all everybody gets to do in it.
Yes, sir.
And how do I feel about y'all working? About kids working their senior year. I remember I said, I don't like that, do I? I like for all our students to enjoy it. Working some is fine, but some of y'all's classmates work too much.
Mm-hmm.
They try to put in 30 hours a week and still go to school. I tell them they got the rest of their life to work.
Yeah,
And that's true. All right, now let's talk about your future plans and all. Maybe what some of the things y'all want to do after high school. Jennifer?
I'm thinking about getting my pre-vet and becoming a veterinarian and a large animal vet and work on horses and cows and stuff like that.
You've always loved animals, haven't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've always raised cows and horses and everything else.
Yeah. You've been on horses since you were a kid?
And all kinds of livestock.
Yeah. Now, you have brothers and sisters. Do they do the outdoor stuff too?
Oh, yes. My sister's always been in the outdoors, hunting and fishing. My brothers, Brent and Jarrett and Brent Barnett, and my dad's big outdoorsman.
So it runs in the family.
Yes.
And what does your sister do? Tell about your sister.
She works at Train, and she's their accountant. I'm not really sure what she really does.
She's formerly alumni.
Yes.
Sweet girl. Okay, Logan?
My plans after high school, my dream goal is to become FWC and work with FWC. I'm not going to make any hasty decisions right out of school, though. I'm going to go to Gulf Coast and get my bachelor's, or my AA at least, and then transfer for my bachelor's, and probably make a decision after that.
Yeah. Now, none of you look like a future FWC officer. I mean, he really does. And I've had young people in class before who are now FWC officers, and they had the same thinking you do. They just love the outdoors and all. They want to do the right thing, want everybody to do the right thing, and I think you'll make an excellent officer there. So that will be fun. So you're going to Gulf Coast first, and then go from there.
Yes, sir.
Very good. We talk about the FWC doing different things and all. We talked about that case in class the other day.
Sir,
that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, we go to Gulf Coast first, and
I'm thinking about, I've been looking at this college in Marion, Alabama. It's Judson College.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice college. I've been looking at it for a couple of years. I've been going there and visiting. They have an equestrian team and everything, and they even have a bass fishing class. They really do. He's really cool. He's there. He's in the science department, and he's a really good teacher. I've gotten to meet him all. It's really cool.
So you've already been up there and then met some of them. That's very good. All right, we're going to take our final break, and we'll come back with I think we might do a giveaway today, so we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So anyway, November Students of the Month, Jennifer and Logan. Now, before we get back to them, though, let's look at always in this segment, I'd look at our fishing game times for today. We're looking at tonight now, we're looking from 12:01 to 2:01 tonight. But looking at right today, during the daytime, we're looking at 12:26 to 2:26. So you can take a late lunch, take a 2-hour block right there, but an excellent time, that 2-hour block right after lunch. So that means y'all can finish my class and take a long lunch and go catch some fish and come back to school. I have a couple things now. We had some questions. We had Ken Paramore on yesterday. We just did not have time to get to all the questions. We had a great response when I told y'all the day before that Ken was going to be on the show, and y'all sent me some questions. So we have about three or four more questions that I've already got Ken to answer, but we just didn't have time to cover them on the air. So on tomorrow's show, I will go over those extra questions we have for the FWC officers, and there's some good questions too. So we'll go over those on tomorrow's show. And also tomorrow, I had the winner on the trivia. When was the last time someone was? We had a fatality from a rattlesnake bite in Florida. I had two winners on that. So we'll talk about that tomorrow also. Y'all see very many snakes in the woods?
I haven't lately. Actually, this year I haven't as much as I did last year.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. We're just not seeing a lot of snakes now.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Now, I put y'all on the spot since y'all have all this outdoor experience now, and each time I have my students, I ask them to give our viewers some outdoor tips and all. So if you're going to give a tip to somebody to be successful in outdoors, what would Jennifer? You go first. What would you tell them to do?
I would say just make sure you be safe, and I wouldn't give up. No matter how many times you go out there, go hunting and everything, they might not always walk, but you'll get lucky every now and then. You'll be really surprised what's out there.
That's a great tip right there. Don't give up and just relax and enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Very good. All right, Logan, what about you?
Well, I was pretty much going to say about the same thing. But like my dad used to tell me, you ain't going to kill nothing sitting on the couch. So don't let it, frustrate you. Get out there and just, make sure you catch them walking.
Yeah, that's right. What's your favorite time of the year to go do some stuff?
Fall, I think.
In the fall?
Mm-hmm. You can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, water, temperature, everything's cooling down. Logan, what about you?
I'd have to agree. It's pretty
around
fall.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, we did promise we're going to give something away. Let's do that for what I'm thinking of, because time's going to run out real quick. We're going to give away a pin visor, some fishing line, some pliers, some DOA fishing plugs, and a Mexico Beach shirt right here from the Artificial Reef Association, a folder from the FWC. Y'all can use that for your homework and all. Okay, and also a Panhandle Outdoors decal. What do I do with it? Right here, Panhandle Outdoors decal. Okay, so here's one of our lucky viewers. I'm going to let you do all the work. I'll stir them up really quick. So put out one, only one now. And let's see who that is. The winner is Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker. All right, Chris, would it be right here with your name on it? Here at Fox 28 Studios on 23rd Street, right across this road from Five Guys and a Burger, the Red Roof Building. And come by and pick it up, or give me a call, and I'll tell you what time to come by. Now, I know we're in school, right, and I still have my group of my buddies in school that I still hunt with them, and I know y'all have a group of friends. And we get together once a year for a quail hunt up there outside of Tallahassee in South Georgia. Now, do you have a group of friends that enjoy the outdoors with you?
Yes, my friend Olivia Sanders and Kinsey Harrington and stuff. We go hunting together all the time, and we make hunting videos.
Oh, good.
Me and Olivia call ourselves the Joe Commanders. We make hunting videos.
Well, y'all need to make us a video, and we'll put it on the show one day, okay? And we need to edit now, so we don't get all the fuzzy stuff out of it, okay? All right, Logan, what about? I know you have a group of buddies. I know mainly y'all fish with your family, but I know you have friends you talk to.
Yes, sir. I got one real good fishing buddy that he's game to go anytime he's not working. I got some friends that we go shoot every now and then out in the woods and just have a good old time.
That's fun to do those kind of things in the outdoors and all. I know, and I know it's special. When y'all getting ready to graduate now, this coming summer, or what are y'all planning for your summer plans? So you have a big summer plan? You gonna do anything special?
Well, I've been working really hard on getting my horse ready to take to Ohio next year for it's the biggest quarter horse show in the world, and hopefully be able to take her there. And because I just got her this past year, so and I'll be.
How old is she?
My horse, my new horse is 5.
5.
So.
Okay. Logan, what you plan on doing in the summer?
Plan on doing some working, Coach. Unfortunately.
Well, now I expect you to work some in the summer. You know, you'll be graduated now, so it's okay to.
Yes, sir.
We need to work.
I'll have a lot more free time to do some fishing too,
Yeah.
more than I did this past summer. So I'm looking forward to it.
Where's your Jennifer? If you go fishing, where's some of your favorite places to go fishing?
I like to go to my lake, actually, Little Blue, and just hang out there. It's like really relaxing and catch some brim and bass and all that stuff.
And y'all eat them
Yes.
there, don't you? All right, what about you, Logan?
Apalachicola River. That's my favorite place to
Yeah.
go. Pretty, whole mess of fish to catch.
Well, what boat landing y'all put in over there?
I ain't even sure of the name
Okay.
actually, Coach.
We just go to it.
Yeah, we go.
And y'all eat a lot of that fish too, don't you?
Yes,
You eat
sir.
a lot of stuff you catch. Okay. Now we got about a minute or so left. Y'all want to give a shout out to anybody else, or you said your grandparents? Did they watch the show, or which one of y'all had grandparents?
My parents.
Okay.
My grandpa said he's going to try to catch the show the next morning. He does some sailboating out there. He used to work with tugboats.
Yeah.
And in his spare time, he would have 10 days off at a certain time, and he'd go out shrimp boating. And he had to give that up to a guy who, was a little bit more interested than he was. And now he's into sailboating, building sailboats.
Cool. He's building them?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. You want to give a shout out to anybody?
I'll give a shout out to my dad and my mom and my friend Deanna. I know she's watching. She had her little pageant show, so I'm on the Outdoors channel.
Outdoors pageant.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for coming on. We'll see you in class shortly.
All
Okay?
right.
Hey, folks, thank you all for watching the show. Now, you be sure to do something good for somebody today, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.